Commission for Gender Equality, in collaboration with the Kruger National Park, are hosting a seminar on women's empowerment in the workplace. The seminar seeks to highlight the crucial role that women in leadership within the workplace play, and also to create a platform for dialogue. Right, we're going to cross now to our reporter. Nhlamulo Mabasa is there for us. And Nhlamulo, good morning. You are at Kruger National Park, and a very interesting dialogue, of course. It's an ongoing one. We talk about it every month. It's not a Women's Month issue, but it's an important issue, talking about women's empowerment in the workplace. But what are we expecting? Is this just about women in the conservation space or others? Talk to us about what's to be expected, please.
Good morning, Sakina, and good morning to our viewers at home. We are at Skukuza in the Kruger National Park. As you said in your intro, this is a women's event, and hopefully today it's not just gonna be any talk show, like you said. We want to see implementations. Women still continue to face inequalities and a whole lot of challenges in the workplace. But for more on this, we are joined by the Commissioner of the Commission for Gender Equality, Eureka Mohane, just to tell us more about what we can expect and what prompted this event. Good morning and welcome to our show. Because of time, let's shoot right into it. What prompted this sitting today, this dialogue?
Well, today's engagement was entirely prompted by the need to address women who are in leadership, and for us to also just ascertain ourselves to find out, is it really transformation that has been put, why they put in those places, or are we just trying to tick another box? We've got someone there who's a female. So it's very, very important for us to ensure that today, as the Commission, we are here to play our oversight role, which is to ensure that we're going to be monitoring, do our investigation and research throughout this entire engagement, throughout this whole day. There'll be commissions, there'll be discussions, but at the end of the day, we want to find out what is the way forward to ensure that policies are being implemented.
There must have been, for this event to actually happen today, not to say that because it's Women's Month, but there must have been challenges, or rather things that women are still facing at workplaces, especially those in leadership roles. What are some of the things that have been brought to your attention?
Well, some of the most vast or interesting things that have been brought to us that is still, things that we're trying to face, and we thought it's 2025, it's 30 years later, we thought we might have overcome them. And the biggest thing is the gender stereotyping, where we see women who are purposefully being targeted, and they are being set up, where their challenges set in place just to prove a point that women cannot come to the table, they cannot deliver. Why are we putting them in these leadership roles? And we're trying to ensure that when we discover, we get these complaints, we as a commission are able to now go in and ensure that we lobby. We have to bring in the advisor that is necessary. So there's a number of other complaints. However, we see also there's the work balance issues that also come in, where there's also, you are being backlashed for being a mother, for example, in the workplace. So all of these things we need to unpack, because there are legal frameworks, there are policies that have been set in place, but they are not being effective. And we want to know why. We want to discover. We want to do the grass work, the grassroots level, get their own input to just find out from themselves, you are in this position, but are you making an impact? Are you part of the change? Is your voice being heard? Those are the key questions we want to also just address today. Yes.
At the end of the day, because all you need to achieve, like you're saying, what you want to achieve is to make sure that whatever is being registered is implemented. When you're talking about implementation, who then are we taking, or who are we going to say is accountable for making sure that they are accountable, it is implemented?
So as a Chapter 9 institution, the Commission's role is to ensure that we are the ones who are keeping the public and private sector accountable for all of these legal frameworks and policies that are in place. Hence, we have these engagements. Hence, we have partnership with these individuals, with KNP, for example. So when we step in, as I mentioned, we had to monitor, investigate, and do our research. Thereafter, we're going to draft a report to say, based on the inputs we have had, we are expecting to find that you will follow these recommendations that we have, because remember, there's the difference between soft law and hard law. So we are here to bring those recommendations, and thereafter we do follow-ups. Whereas if they are not being met, met, we have the right, we have the powers as a constitution to ensure that we're able to have these hearings with them to take things further. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Commissioner. There you have it, Sakina. The event is about to start. I think in about 30 minutes' time, we will be expected to be inside. And this is a workshop, or rather a seminar, that they are working together in collaboration with the Kruger National Park. We will be interacting with different women as there are different stakeholders here.